Hello and welcome to Takedown, with yours truly, Georgia. So it's been a busy old year at Revolver, which is why we were particularly chuffed to receive a staggering 9 nominations in the 2011 Screen Distribution and Marketing Awards. Campaigns for Another Hood and Fire in Babylon were among those nominated in a particularly competitive year for both studio and independent releases. So while we cling on to those last remnants of summer before the season's over, there is one benefit of those chilly nights drawing in. Yep, you've guessed it, more films. And we've got plenty for you to get stuck into from the end of the month onwards. One of which is the excellent Turnout, a film that the Daily Mirror has said every man should watch. From what I've seen, I think it will appeal to the fairer sex too. But don't take my word for it. We've come down to the Hoxton Pony to talk with the director Lee Sales, alongside with the rest of the lads in the film.
So here I am, very lucky to be joined by the director and cast of Turnout. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Hello. It's quite an interesting one because you guys actually wrote and directed the movie yourselves. Tell me a bit about the story and about how you came up with it.
We didn't have an initial outline of where the story was going to go. It just sort of happened through lots of workshopping and sort of discussions and that, and it just grew organically.
So how close would you say the characters in the film are to you guys in real life?
I think probably George and Francis is closer because it's George and Fran. You know, for me it was written not about myself or not using my name.
I can think of it's about three people that we know in real life.
And a lot of the other characters in it were based on people that we knew, and we just took little elements from, real people.
How was it directing your mates on set? Did you have to kind of keep them in line?
No. I think it did make it easier because they was good at what they'd done, and it was a collaboration throughout.
You also got to work with a very lovely Ophelia, who's not too difficult on the eye either. How was that?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was, she brought so much to the character. It was unbelievable, more than we expected, really.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, fellas. Best of luck with the film. I'm very excited for you.
Sitting comfortably over there? Well, let's have a look at this month's home entertainment releases. Hot on the heels of the recent social unrest comes A Veteran, the gripping story of a soldier returning from Afghanistan to find himself unemployed, and a vicious gang has overrun his South London estate where he grew up. Taking the law into his own hands seems like the only option.
You need to walk away. It's all about power.
If your jaw dropped watching My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, you're bound to enjoy a different sort of joining together. This time, between fist and face. 12 years in the making, this documentary Knuckle gives you a rare insight into the violence between Irish travelling communities and is bound to have you reaching for the Savlon. While investigating the mysterious murder of a holidaying family, local police find 37 hours of recorded footage at the scene of the crime. Atrocious finally reveals the shocking true footage of the family's tragic last 5 days, as seen through the lens of their own cameras. As ever, don't forget to pay a visit to our Facebook page, where we have recently installed our shiny new weekly competition tab, featuring money can't buy prizes. And if you're a fan of Twitter, you can follow us for all the up-to-the-minute Revolver news. So that's all we've got time for this month, but never fear, I'll leave you with another Takedown exclusive, this time a first look at the official music video for Turnout by Franny.
This should turn out nicely. Weighing out work is pricey. Snakes on the road move shyly. With birds that act too feisty. Be tidy. Plan for the worst. One wrong move and your door get burst. Feds in your yard and it's not just for mush. Hands are in cuffs when you should have fought first. So what's the turnout? What's going on? Another swindle, but it seems all on. You count on your boys, but they don't look strong. Money up front and you can't go wrong. So please believe me when I say this life we lead is not for play. This crooked path ends up one way. Plan for the future, live for today. Who cares? It's Turnout. Who cares?